Don't worry, it's not as long as it looks. We'll shorten it up. Well, first, I would like to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to advise you of a serious issue of importance that must be resolved immediately.
Sir, I don't mean to cut you off, but can you state your name and address for the record?
My name is DJ Brockel, B-R-A-K-E-L. I am at 302 Dante Court, Lochbuie, Colorado, 80603. So first, I'd like to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to advise you of a serious issue of concern that must be resolved immediately. For the respect of everybody's time, if you deserve any questions or comments for the end of the meeting, keep it as short as possible. I will not comment on any court proceedings at this time. You will hear me use the term discovery. For those of you that are not familiar with discovery, it is any type of information given to a district attorney by an arresting officer in order to prosecute, such as police reports, related documents, audio recordings, video recordings, and so on. I have written a 12-page document that can be proven by discovery listed as evidence of negligence in criminal acts. This 12-page document lists 23 possible counts of negligence and or criminal acts committed by the police officers. This document has been given to the arresting officer, Chief McCoy, and the town attorney, Maureen Huron. If you want a copy of this 12-page document, you may obtain it from one of these individuals or me. The issue that we have is the Lochbuie Police Department. More specifically, two officers, Brock Williamson and Sean Porta. I'm going to point out 6 criminal acts proven by discovery that these officers have committed. Everybody's time is valuable, and these criminal acts and negligent actions can be easily identified by video and audio. Everything that I'm going to tell you can be proven by saved emails and discovery, no matter how unbelievable it sounds. My name is DJ Brockel. On August 13th, 2011, I was walking down the street from my house towards the intersection of Lilac and Weld County Road 37 where I was arrested. I was handcuffed and then assaulted in handcuffs by having the patrol car door slammed on my head and then tased in the back seat of the patrol car. Officer Williamson and Officer Porta would not tell me why I was being arrested. Needless to say, the account of events the evening of my arrest kind of unclear due to my initial assault in handcuffs. I knew that my civil rights had been violated because I taught some civil rights when I was a college instructor. Until I received a copy of Discovery, I did not realize to what extent my civil rights were violated. It is our Fourth Amendment right to know why we are being arrested, and it's our First Amendment right to ask why we are being arrested. I later found out after being taken to Weld County Jail from the Weld County duty officer that my charges were DUI, leaving the scene of an accident, no proof of insurance, and resisting arrest. I've been trying to take care of this issue since I was released from Weld County Jail. On August 15th, 2011, I sent a copy of my account of events to the Lochbuie Police. On August 17th, 2011, I emailed my written complaint to several people representing the town of Lochbuie. I corresponded with Sergeant Hollowell and the town administrator, Sherry Anderson, by email. On August 23rd, 2011, they requested I file a formal complaint using a Lochbuie Police Department complaint form, although they both had copies of my previous written complaint. After getting no cooperation of any sort and being given the runaround, I hired legal representation on August 24th, 2011. I have given you all a copy of my written complaint. In my written complaint, I expressed several concerns. More than one count of illegal seizure, premeditated assault in handcuffs, actual assault in handcuffs, and theft. I found out later that the accusation of theft could be considered a 14th Amendment right violation other than theft. I received no further communication from Sergeant Hollowell or Sherry Anderson by email after filing my formal complaint. I decided that I needed to take further action concerning my complaint. I contacted Weld County Sheriff Commander Tuttle, Weld County District Attorney Kenneth R. Buck, Assistant Weld County District Attorney Keith Olson, Prosecuting Weld County District Attorney Jocelyn Gorsline, and the Colorado Bureau of Investigations. I was told by several of these individuals that I needed to contact and inform the new chief of police. After corresponding with the chief of police and the town attorney, bringing to both of their attentions the factual evidence obtained from discovery and where to look, I finally received information about my complaint. I was informed that the officers were exonerated by a third-party investigator and the matter is closed. No further action will be taken. I have given you a copy of the email from Chief McCoy and the letters that have been sent to me. One or two things is happening here. The town of Lochbuie is getting ripped off by this third-party investigator, or someone is trying to cover up the criminal acts and negligent actions of Officer Porta and Officer Williamson. Just from the video and audio recordings alone received from the police department, I could easily find out 4 counts of third-degree assault, illegal seizure, and tampering of physical evidence. I have given you a document to help you easily identify where you can find these criminal acts in the video and audio recordings. I then decided that further action must be taken to resolve my complaint, and I contacted policeabuse.com and the National Association of American Cop Watch. Remember that my initial complaint included assault in handcuffs and illegal seizure. When I first walk into the jail cell, I am calm and asking why I am being arrested. After being ignored by Officer Williamson and Officer Porta, I am demanding, why am I being arrested? After being assaulted by these officers again in handcuffs, I am yelling, why am I being arrested? Here are some quick examples of where you can find these criminal acts in the audio and video recordings. First criminal act. On August 13th, 2011, at 21:45 hours and 34 seconds, camera 3, located at the Lochbuie Police Department, shows that Officer Porta assaulted me by pushing me from behind in the jail cell, trying to get me to lose my balance. I am in handcuffs and being physically compliant to verbal commands. Second criminal act. On August 13th, 2011, at 21:45 hours and 38 seconds, camera 3, located at the Lochbuie Police Department, shows that Officer Williamson and Officer Porta assaulted me in handcuffs by ramming my head into the metal bench located inside the jail cell when I did not lose my balance after being pushed by Officer Porta. I am being physically compliant to verbal commands. Third criminal act. On August 13th, 2011, at 21:47 hours and 1 second, camera 1, located at the Lochbuie Police Department, shows that Officer Williamson assaulted me by aggressively punching me in the back of the head just as we exit the Lochbuie Police Department. I am in handcuffs and being physically compliant to verbal commands. If you slow down the video, you can clearly see the assault. Fourth criminal act. On August 13th, 2011, at 21:47 hours and 19 seconds, camera 1, located at the Lochbuie Police Department, shows that Officer Williamson assaulted me by tasing me while throwing me to the ground. He then aggressively rams his knee in the back of my head and neck. I am in handcuffs and being physically compliant to verbal commands. The lowest classification of assault is third degree, class 1 misdemeanor. Fifth criminal act. By audio recording proof of me in the patrol car, Officer Williamson and Officer Porta arrived on scene at another call obtained from dispatch with me in custody. Officer Williamson states, right outside on scene at 14 minutes and 46 seconds recording time. We are at 253 Hermosa Street, Lochbuie, Colorado, 80603. This is a legal seizure, a violation of our Fourth Amendment rights. If any civilian would do this, it would be considered kidnapping. Sixth criminal act. By audio recording of proof of me in the patrol car, Officer Williamson and Officer Porta knowingly presented one continuous altered audio recording of me as evidence to the district attorney. At 30 minutes and 16 seconds audio recording time, Officer Williamson checks in at Weld County Jail via the call box at 1950 O Street, Greeley, Colorado, 80631. The time that has elapsed on the audio recording is 15 minutes and 31 seconds since we were at the call located in Lochbuie. The shortest distance between these two addresses is 40.69 miles. This is how the audio recording was tampered with. In order to travel 40.69 miles in 15 minutes...
I'm going to have to ask you to condense it, because what you're going into, this is not a judiciary meeting.
Right.
We are not
I'm
judges.
almost done, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So let me see how the audio recording has been tampered with. In order to travel 40.69 miles in 15 minutes and 31 seconds, we would have to travel an average speed of 156.9924 miles an hour. This is impossible. There would have to be a conscious effort knowingly combining the audio recordings or shortening the audio recording in order to conceal and present as one complete and continuous audio recording. This is tampering of physical evidence, a Class 6 felony. The questions you need to ask yourself are, how would you feel if you lost your driver's license, lost your job, lost your career, and now your livelihood and home is in jeopardy because of the negligent actions and criminal acts initiated from corrupt police officers? What if this situation happened to your children, your grandchildren, your parents, your grandparents, a friend, or a close relative? In conclusion, I will continue to proceed with any remedy available until justice is served. I am not only demanding the termination of employment of Officer Brock Williamson and Officer Sean Porta, I am also demanding the arrest of these corrupt officers because of their criminal acts and negligent actions. Thank you.